This box hails from our Texas location. And this is we're going to get rid of this box. It's a roll of paper fabric. It came to us as, it is listed as felt paper, a felt paper roll. This material was utilized for originally as underlayment for linoleum, for a linoleum manufacturer. It's the bottom part of it. That's what this was originally intended for. And down in Texas, we've got thousands of feet of this stuff. We just got rows and rows of it that is unused. The guys down in Texas sent me a roll up so that I can test it out, check out its properties, and we can see, or you all can see, how to better utilize it. Okay, so we got past the general unboxing. Now let's get into the fun stuff. So we got this material from Texas. It's some felt underlayment. What I want to do is just kind of test the characteristics against this thing. So I don't want to get too crazy, but I do have a fire extinguisher close by. Let's find out its properties, right? So obviously, it's, as far as its structure, it's almost just like some construction paper, or it's got a matte finish to it. So it's like some thick construction paper is what the feel of it is. Actual sheet of paper, felt paper. As you can see, this is off-white color. I'm honestly gonna say this tears easier than just a standard piece of paper. This is more, this feels less rigid. It's a softer material. It's call it a felt, but it's like construction paper. It's like a softer construction paper. I'll give you an example. Since this is our sample piece, I can do what I want to with it. But if you could visually see, you see this is flimsy, it just lays over, right? Our felt is more rigid. It's more rigid. Let's get rid of this dirty stuff. Now, someone suggested perhaps it is flame resistant. Hence the fire extinguisher. Standard piece of paper, lighter. Kids, don't try this at home, all right? I'm not a professional, but I am fast. I'm fast enough to move out of the way. Regular piece of paper. Burns instantly. So this is standard paper. We put that to the side in a place where it won't set on fire. Now, let's try that against, I'm checking for smoke detectors. I don't think there are any in here. This is our standard paper. This is our felt paper that we've got rolls of in Texas. Let's just give it a go. It's resistant. It's not burning instantly. It's it's charring more than it's burning. And it's giving off, that makes sense. They said this was for linoleum. It's kind of giving off a plasticky smell. And it's not burning. It's charring, but it's not burning. So maybe it's flame resistant. Hopefully this thing doesn't burst into it. It does catch on fire though. So it burns, not immediately. So flame resistant, that burns right away. So flame resistant, not flame retardant. What about its properties in relation to water? Let's try that. Okay, I'm back. I cleaned up the table a little bit. I also put on the largest pair of safety glasses I could find. These really are the largest. If you look back there, I've got others, but I think these are the best. So we're gonna do a water test. This is, again, is that material. We're just gonna see how water resistant it is. This, again, may not be a super scientific test, but I've got a piece of paper towel here. I'm gonna put the water in this section, and we'll just see how long it takes to bleed through, and we'll try it against a standard sheet of paper. Water. It might go right through instantly. I think I should have a timer, right? It's not. Probably good. So it's not bleeding through instantly. Let's fold that over. We're going to leave some water on there to see how long that takes. So we should have been timing this thing. Are you guys counting? Okay, we'll let y'all count. Throw a timer up on the board. Reginald. Reginald's my assistant. So now we're trying the same thing. I'm looking at it here. It's looks like it's getting a darker color. It's not, hasn't bled through yet. Yes, it has. All right, so it's not waterproof. Has some level of water resistance, and I think that's more so just because of the thickness of it. It's just taking a moment for the water to seep through. So here's a standard sheet of copy paper. And I'm just folding it on the edges just to kind of keep the water from spilling out. As soon as you guys share this video and come up with some great ideas, we'll get a larger science budget, right? Water on a standard sheet of paper. We just got us a little puddle. I'm just checking to see if it's going through, because I can see darker areas on it. Okay, now we are getting some water seepage. And so, and again, it had, all right, so we got water. Water went through. So stop the clock. Water seeps through both of them. This just appears to, mainly because of its thickness, it's got a little bit more water resistance. But as you can see, water's getting through it. So it's not waterproof. Again, it reminds me of like a heavy cardboard. I mean, a heavy construction paper or craft paper. Well, that's it, guys. Texas has rows and rows and rows of this stuff. So now I've done my part. Now it's on you all. Put your thinking hats on. You're the repurposers. Figure out a good use for this. Keep this stuff out of the landfill. You know, we've got truckloads of this stuff, and you guys can come up with a good repurpose for it or a good reuse for it that keeps this stuff from going into the landfill. Till next time.